Hello, hello, hello! Welcome back, everyone! We are going to be finishing off the event by looking through the crisis quests that released, and we just received the final one today, actually, so that's why I'm getting the stream out of the way as soon as possible. Let's go ahead and hop right in. So, the event is coming to a close in a bit over a week. There is a pickup banner disappearing very soon. You know, between you and me, there's going to be another pickup banner, most likely immediately after that one comes out. So, there's not too much content left over for this event, if you can even count pickups as content. But we will be looking over the actual last piece of release content for this. Well, besides the special quests, which, you know, are never going to be translated, so what can you do? But yeah. Hello, Jun-chan. Let's go ahead and do the quests. I haven't actually seen the map sizes or anything yet. So the first map is going to be a small map featuring Apollo and a bunch of agents. Small map, huh? Before we actually pick a team support, let's go pick one of my presets I randomly made before. I mean, it doesn't really have to be that complicated because it's small map, so let's pick whatever is simplest, I guess. I'm not sure what to go with here. Maybe this tall map setup, it's not the most incredible one, but it is one of my duller teams. Let's go ahead and bring a better support for that team. But not too good, because it's level 60 only. When you intentionally nerf yourself so you can maybe see the mechanics of the quest before instantly defeating it. Let's throw an Enigma, I guess, in the back. Whatever. He exists. Okay, first attempt. That's a lot of defense. Maybe I should have brought an well, at least we have Enigma. Actually, that's a bit redundant with Tianza now I think about it. You know, you probably shouldn't complain about this event, considering you got 2 good 5 stars from these banners, but you're ready for this event to be owner. I can feel you. Yeah, I think normally I would be kind of dying during this sort of period of a whole bunch of nothing happening. However, I was playing a game in the meantime. Wow, that's a lot of defense I have, isn't it? But yeah, I was playing that furry visual novel as recommended by Milk. It was called Demons Within. It's pretty good. I mean, I'm not a connoisseur of them, that's why I was asking about what I should play. If you guys have any other furry novel recommendations, let me know. This is not a letting you out to stream, I'm interested in playing them on my own time, to be honest. But yeah, definitely better than Motonatsu. Jesus Christ, okay, well I guess they just had a lot of defense for the first time. Every generic defense buff, but they all disappeared immediately after. What was up with that? I don't think anyone in my team had remove buff. Okay, well, the fact that we survived beyond more than one turn, that's, I guess, technically better than what we can hope for a level 60 map. Alright, we are going to be doing the next quest, the level 70 quest, featuring a bunch of mobs, including Kalki, as well as, actually, they really are giving mob energy, aren't they? All these characters that just show up inside all the time. Alright, it's gonna be Kalki and Hati, Nomad, and all range Gabriel. We are going to be doing it on a tall map. Alright. Let's go see what sort of other teams we can bring here. This is just a tall map, so it's not gonna be the most interesting thing, but other year 1 units and Senri 2. Yeah. It's I don't know what to expect from them, but I guess they're featured in events since none of them are variants. So we are just going to be doing this overpowered team here because maybe we'll have an actual challenge for the level 81 if we don't use this one. I don't think this is actually that overpowered, but I got both touring, that is say Christmas touring, as well as Valentine Hawkman recently, and I haven't actually used either yet on stream or for any challenges, so I'd like to get the chance to use them right now. It just so happens that Current's quite good with them, and I don't know who would be good with the setup, but I guess it would be nice for Current to have more buffs. I don't really want to throw in someone who gives a ton of amps for no reason though, but maybe I should. You can give some amp that's interesting, or at the very least interact interestingly with the all range effect. There's Coco Belly. There's also what's it called? Korpakura. He has, what does he have? Immobility, and he bestows some arousal effect. I don't think it's that interesting interaction with him. I suppose we should pick a different support then. Maybe just Coco Belly is fine. Would Coco Belly be fine? I guess I would interact with the all range. Alright, let's go ahead and throw this dude in. Valentine Hawkman. Oh, not Valentine Hawkman. The better Hawkman. You cleared this quest with her and Hester, but she doesn't really do anything here. I mean to say this Hawkman, the cooler Hawkman. Dancing Hawkman, that's it. Saturday Hawkman. Right, you are a hyper fan of Hawkman. I guess it would make sense you'd be able to clear this quest with her. All Hawkmans are cool. Yes, but would it be even cooler for a Hawkman to have an actually helpful kit? Like, so that's why I think she's pretty cool. And we have guts, but it's fine. Let's see. We can go ahead and bestow our buffs immediately. He survived from mode 1. Oh yeah, that should be fine. Maybe. Alright, and I don't think I can pass any other buffs to... Well, I don't need to actually give it to Hawkman. She can spread it automatically. I believe she gives Berserk and maybe some like defense up if she has on to CP, so pretty good. Can they survive for more than one turn? Okay, they can. Good. Very spicy team. So they have non-range because of a fucking OP fucking Current here, making sure anyone with their charge can't do anything for the next several turns. Oops. But I'm glad I can finally do the synergy because I've been meaning to get Turing for a long time, and I only just recently limit broken Saturday Hawkman, so it's great that I can finally do the setup. The easiest permanent all-ranged accessible, where you can move any unit freely. Well, I guess besides fucking Kyoma, but we don't talk about Kyoma. Okay, that's gonna make heals every one of them. In the year, ones give themselves guts a lot. That's an okay gimmick if it wasn't for the fact that I just happened to bring Hawkman and what's it called? Also Current. I believe they both have a lot of defense assistance. What was it again? Turing gives tenacity, I believe, or either that or maybe they have tenacity protection. Hawkman has defensive and adamantine, and Current has that like acceleration strengthening, which is also defensive. So like accidentally tanking, even though I didn't really mean to. But good to know this seems even stronger than I originally imagined. One shot them as vanilla Hester, a 60% buff removal pricing every time it needs to. Very nice. Yeah, I try not to bring counters right away to quests like these because I want to know what they do, at least on stream. So I'm kind of intentionally giving myself, but you know, it was still enjoyable to see it works in practice. These quests, I swear to God, they're only difficult for people who are starting off, maybe. Because I can see feasibly these quests being annoying where you have to like clear everyone and then they all revive and then they all heal and like, but you know, just get guts resistance, just have a, you know, Kyoma and something like that, and then you're easy peasy good to go. But for anyone who's still lacking in roster and doesn't know the best units, then I can imagine this quest with constant healing and guts being like cancer, and this one with lots of defense buff, but just feeling maybe very difficult. But as long as they have guts, they can survive, because it does seem like it lasts beyond first turn, their defenses buffs. But yeah, let's go ahead and explore the last quest, which is going to be a large map featuring the entire cast of units from this banner, plus Amano Uzume and Lianen Chi and Z's for some reason. Did I say entire cast? Is someone missing here? I feel like someone's missing here. No, everyone's here. Okay, let's do this large map. Let's go ahead and pick our team first. The last time you had to try for one turn clear without it being literally impossible was Jurassic Summer. I see. I mean, there was also... Actually, I guess that was the most recent one. Well, there was a space and wall testing run one, which is like kind of hard, I guess. But once you have busted units, yeah. You use Mononobe with everything, so you can't say anything? Well, I understand the temptation. And, you know, if they give it to you, why you shouldn't not be allowed to use them. But, you know, this is like the only source of entertainment from this game at this point, and it's like trivially easy if you just use those units. So unfortunately, you kind of have to gimp yourself if you actually want to enjoy the gameplay. Otherwise, you're just stuck with enjoying the art, which is good too, of course. The art, the music, and all that. But like, I like the gameplay theoretically. I like the gameplay mechanics. I just don't like the difficulty bounce, and intentionally gimping yourself is pretty much the only way to enjoy anything now, because even dungeons are trivially easy. With that said, I'm glad I made these presets ahead of time, because I'm having an okay-ish time right now with at least seeing these units I don't usually get to use. The demonic pack thing is definitely busted if you can get it up in your entire team, though. And, you know, he doesn't even technically move, but he has a lot of defense on top of that. Like, people clamor for his offense, but his defense is like even more ridiculous. So we can go ahead and either pick the Batham team or the Mikhail team. I feel like the Mikhail one will just die because, you know, this is more of a farming team than a challenge team. The moment they get hit, Marduk will lose all his buffs, and Mikhail will just, you know, lose all his amps over time. He'll still have skill lock, but I'm not sure if that really counts as an effective thing when you just use some other unit. So maybe we should go ahead and use this Batham team instead. I haven't actually used Batham in a challenge yet. I know both Zhao and Batham needs move, but I'm probably only going to use moving Zhao just for the first turn, so it should be fine. As for who we're going to bring, we have two magic units here. We don't need to be having them constantly pulled. I feel like I use Gordon too much just for the pull. I'm glad I got to use Tianzhen even once for the level 60 quest. Let's go. Loki could be fun, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. Sure, let's bring Loki. I feel like as much as I like Loki, I barely ever use him. Does he actually work with this team? Not in particular, but you know, he's not bad by any means. He can function in any team. Okay, so we're gonna move Zhao, Fairy, Loki. Yeah, that makes sense because Loki can't move it in the first place. And then we got a bunch of amp from Inaba. I don't really like being beside everyone immediately. I could move Bath into the middle, but I feel like I won't actually hit as much units as you want in that case. What we're gonna do is we're gonna move Zhao instead. Especially your deck was music though. Oh my god, Batham sucks! He only has his movement expansion for one turn. Batham sucks! You like the... There you go, that's not too much damage. The main reason to use Loki is defense penetration. Too bad the one farming quest you want defense penetration in is for Veiling enemies. I mean, looking at Loki's kit as a whole, he's just generally good as like an auxiliary tank. He does a lot of tanking through unconventional means. between his curse and his bind and his reflect debuff stuff, and it doesn't overlap with what a main tank does. So obviously that's why I didn't bring a main tank here, but you know, it's not like I was trying to tank in the first place. It's fine. I just wanted to use Loki. That's the real reason. Yeah, Loki's entire thing, Sandberry, is he has a tongue sacred artifact which says all sorts of like expletives or something like that. It changes his reality essentially. Oh, does he have every turn? How's he getting his charge up? Or is it some movement? It's wild. But yeah, Loki's censoring himself. Ooh, I don't like this arrangement. But I do like this music. It is wild that they're not using any of the idol music though. That's new for any of these. Okay. We should probably get rid of M-douches, honestly. Right, I guess we don't need a tank because Apollo's just gonna destroy all our defenses anyways. So, good call. By accident again. With that said, let's go ahead and do some fancy footwork. Oops, I didn't have any in front of Loki. Or, what is that fucking movement from Vapla? What was that? Does he normally have this much movement in his hit? I'm pretty sure he doesn't. It's just like normal horizontal movement range. With that said, well, I guess we're done this quest. Cool game. Just gimmick movement? Possibly, yeah. You know that shit, but you always figured it wasn't as vulgar as that is in English. He's not actually saying particularly vulgar things. It's just his, you know, it's his meme, I guess. It's charming for sure. Some people find it annoying, but you know, the fact that it's just for one character and it's such a unique thing to hear from any game. It's funny. I like that. That means that charm advantage for his damage. Charm is like the most common HDQ me. Yeah, but I just want to use Batham. That's pretty much the only reason I have him on that team. Because like, I have him. I didn't want him, but I have him, so might as well use him. But yeah, that was the first time in a while I was able to first time clear everything. Usually at least one of the quests gives me like a run back for their turn. I'm not sure if I'm feeling satisfied or not, but at the very least I wasn't blowing everything up in one turn. Because I was gimping myself from bringing instant board white purpose, I guess. Never mind, Hawkman. Anyways, let's head back to my guild. Whew, boy, we are not even breaking the 30-minute mark. Usually we at least reach that. First time you beat it was with solo quantums. Everyone else got dropped. It was wild. Ooh. Congrats on that. I hope you enjoyed the speedrun of a stream for all 5 of you who managed to join because of my surprise change in scheduling. I know this was very sudden for many of you, but you know, that's not like this is like a grand finale most people look forward to. It's just a bonus stream for, you know, what ostensibly I should be like skipping first place anyways. It's not the most interesting content, but I like the game enough that I still want to stream it, even if it is just gonna be for 20 minutes tops. Meanwhile, you're dealing with the fact that you went from needing 30 level seeds this year to 70. You're suffering from your success archery now. Good luck with that. I still have a bunch of level seeds. I don't even have the money to spend. So right now, maybe I can farm a bit of coin, but it's unlikely I'll be able to spend them, and it's probably just gonna grow past 20 at this point. I'll have to figure that out. Anyways, back to the challenges. They were decently varied, but unfortunately none of the gimmicks seemed new. Well, at the very least, surprisingly, it was only the third HDQ that, or third crisis quest, that I didn't even know what the gimmick was. I managed to see what it was for the first and second one, but the third one was just like, everything's dead, I guess. Yeah, I guess it's fair to say we can't really expect anything from these challenges anymore, but I will still play them because I do like to make different teams. I will never have any other reason to make unique teams besides just putting on the booster units for these drop quests. So showing off the units I did get, even if for like only 20 minutes every 2 months, it is my one cope for this game. But yeah. So I think we've talked enough about these HDQs where there's like barely anything to talk about. But yeah, I can just close off the stream now, but let me just hint you guys at the pickup coming up immediately after. I mean, it's not the most deep banner coming up. It's a pickup, and it should be coming up after the current pickup. Right now, the pickup for Will You Wildcat is out, which was a limited unit that released for a new semester last year. Immediately after, we're going to get a pickup that is going to feature Heilong Yichuan, which was the other limited unit that released during that same new semester. That banner is going to feature canines, I believe. It's going to feature, besides Heilong Yichuan, it's going to feature also all limited units, such as a Valentine Chino, or, Valentine Extravaganza Chino, as well as, who are the other two? One of them is Benrir, I believe, is a treasure variant, and the other is escaping me. It's probably not that interesting, though. Kenta, I guess? Maybe Kenta was from the current banner. Well, he's kind of both dog and human. I don't know. It's not that important. It's not that worth pulling. Do not worry about it. But yeah. Good luck for anyone who's interested in pulling for a Shino or for Heilong Yichuan, though. Now's your chance for the next week. Or, soon the next week. Let's read the chat before I head out. Which would be dangerous with Valentine Ambitious, but you one-shot him. I mean, if it's just your base kits, yeah, it would be dangerous for Valentine Ambitious, but it's so obvious to target the all-range units when they have it. Like, even like, what's called Valentine Snowball Fight, the infamously bad high-difficulty quests it offered, was still more challenging than this one, at least the very last one, because at least that offered guts. This one didn't even have guts. I don't even know what to make of it. But your Rulemaker's loadout completed the last hard quest. I see. Yeah, Rulemaker's is kind of OD right now between what's it called, Housamo and Current and all that. I do believe it's worth moving units to it as well. Like, I think I moved my Envari to Rulemaker so I can enjoy the same benefits Kuma does during farm quests. But yeah, I think I've yammered on enough. That is it for today's stream, and it is the last piece of official content for this event. I hope you guys enjoyed this event. For those that didn't, well, hopefully March will have something better. Usually, or last year during March, we actually had like the Valentine period, the new Valentine event extend during that period. But we are ending this event kind of early, so that means we might have a chance for a full reprint besides the Valentine Cross, which we also received earlier this year. So look forward to another reprint of some kind, most likely. It's very unlikely we're getting a new semester immediately after. Hopefully it's not just some shitty campaign, but we will see. But yeah, thank you for watching, everyone, and I will see you next month. That's all for now, cuties. Catch you next time.